Hi guys, I just wanted to jump in today and let you know the 10 finance apps that I use on a daily basis, no cap, daily basis on my phone that I think that might be useful to you guys. I just wanted to show you what I use, and I'll put the apps here on the side as I talk through them. So I'm gonna go through my 3 banks, my 4 investment apps, and then other things that I use. So starting out, number 1 is Bank of America. I have a checking account, a savings account, and a credit card on there. The credit card on there is just like a backup credit card. I use a different credit card as my main credit card. And then I use number 2 is Chase, which I have a savings account and a credit card, the Chase Sapphire Reserve, which I love. And the savings account is mainly just for my rent to be pulled out of, because I don't want my rent to be pulled out of my emergency fund, which is in the Bank of America. The 3rd app I use is Ally, which is a high yield savings account. This is different from those brick and mortar type Chase, Bank of America, Wells Fargo type banks where the interest is way higher. So it's 1%. It used to be higher, but it's 1% now. And in this one, it's super cool because you can have different sinking funds, which is like funds for specific things that you're saving for. So if you're saving for a trip to Mexico, if you're saving for a car, or even I have ones for my future house, travel, gifts, donations. So all of that can be built up, and the savings are growing so much faster than if you were putting them in Bank of America or Chase, where those interests are like 0.01. So those are my 3 banks. So moving on to investment apps, I have 4. So I have a 401k through my work, so I'm not going to talk about that, but I have my Roth IRA in Vanguard, and that's basically all I use with Vanguard. I have Acorns, which is where I first started out when I was really young, where basically the concept is Acorns just rounds up to the nearest dollar for you. So if you buy something like a nail polish for $4.99, it like rounds it up to $5, and then it takes the extra cents and like invests it for you. So you like don't even notice it, but then as time goes on, you'll see like how many of those like little cents and pennies really can like compound and make this huge sum of money, and it really incentivizes you to invest more. So after I kind of did that, I moved on to Betterment, which is also a robo-advisor app, and you get to choose, like, do you want to be super aggressive, do you want to be moderately aggressive, do you want to be conservative, and then it just pulls out money on a daily, weekly, or monthly basis for you and invests it, and you don't have to do anything. So highly recommend that. And the 4th investment app I use is Robinhood. So Robinhood is buying like individual stocks, and I'm still learning a lot. I don't have that much money in it because I do feel like buying individual stocks is extremely risky, and just like even the people who really know what they're doing, there's so much risk in comparison to like an index fund or like a mutual fund or an ETF kind of stuff. But I'm just learning. That's my 4 investment accounts. And then I have 3 just like other, I guess, accounts with VENMO, which everybody knows about. It's just like sending money to each other super easily if you have mutual utilities or you're just splitting a meal. So there's Venmo. And then I have 2 budgeting apps that I use. Mint I've used since forever, which is a budgeting app that helps you keep track of your budgets for shopping or donations and eating out, and that's been great because it's just so automatic and it helps me keep track of my net worth, but it doesn't really prevent me from like going above my budgets. I just like, oh, like, good job. I only spent this amount in this section, but I'm trying to find a more intense budgeting app so I stick to those limits. I've been trying out Clarity Money because it is also automatic, and I don't want to use those apps where you have to like type in every single thing that you buy. But I also feel like that's the only way where I'll actually like realize like where everything is going and what I'm spending. So let me know in the comments if you guys have better budgeting apps that you recommend. So those were my 10 apps that I use on my phone for personal finance reasons. If you guys want better information on how to just keep your finances on track, I highly recommend the Financial Diet YouTube channel. I've learned everything that I possibly know from that YouTube channel, so I highly recommend, and I hope we can all get better at managing our money together. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this was helpful, and I hope I will see you in the next video. Bye.
SpongeBob turned into a clown, and no girl ever wants to dance with a fool who went and ripped his pants.